Alright. This is Detective Bojangles with the LSPD. The date is Tuesday, July 6th. The time is approximately 10:53 Eastern Standard Time. For the record, Ms., can you state your full name?
Cassandra Jane Woods.
Thank you, Ms. Woods. Um, Ms. Woods, I'm going to be asking you a few questions about your past. You are not being judged
That'd
based
be
on your
23.
past. This is just stuff that I need to establish for a
You got a sex pen down here?
ongoing
I need to pick your
case
brain.
that I will explain to you in just a minute, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Ms. Woods, were you or were you not a member of the criminal organization known as the Angels?
I was.
For about how long?
Mm, 2.5
Smith, are you
months,
good?
give or take a couple weeks.
Currently,
Okay.
still talking to these individuals out here.
Bravo 31's
I
going off
gotta
radio
leave.
for a minute.
Wait, B31, I need you.
I'm in the middle of an interview.
Fuck me.
Maybe later.
All right, Smith, can I consult with you in here real quick?
Sorry about that.
You're good.
So, do you have any family still related to that criminal organization?
I do.
And for the record, can you state their full name?
Jalen Woods.
Right. And they are currently an active member of that organization, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
Smith, can you head down here?
Again,
I'm
I'm
standing
not trying to
outside the
incriminate
door.
you on anything.
Can you
You're not
come
being
in?
charged with anything.
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
just establishing a narrative
I'm
here.
posted up right around the corner.
In the past,
to be
did
safe.
you or did you
Don't
not
head in.
commit crimes on behalf of the organization mentioned before, the Angels?
I did.
Can you name some of those charges if you are comfortable?
Um, let's see. I know for a fact attempted murder of a public official,
Mm-hmm.
just one. Um, I can't remember for sure, but probably assault, theft, potentially grand theft.
All right.
Provided false testimony to public officials on multiple occasions.
Okay. Is that all?
Everything that I can remember right now.
Okay. Um, and how would you describe the structure of that group of individuals?
Officially, there's no leader. It's a democracy. However, Mark Skies and I believe Andre hold a lot of power within the group unofficially.
Mm-hmm. So you would,
Um,
so when,
Essentially,
oh, sorry.
Mark is the one who calls the shots. Sorry, go ahead.
So you would describe it as an organized crime syndicate of a kind.
Mm, Let me look up the definition
Mm-hmm.
of
Take your time.
that.
I know I'm springing a lot on you, and I'm very sorry about that.
You're good. Just doing your job.
Mm-hmm. And I promise I'll explain all of this in due time.
I'm assuming you have an active case building against the Angels to take him down permanently. Is that right?
Yes. Yes.
Thought so.
As I said, I will explain in due time. And of course, I'm going to need you to stay very hush hush about this entire interview.
I did not plan on saying anything.
I know, just I felt the need to point that out just so it's on record that I made that suggestion. And if anyone asks you why you were at the station today, you were being interviewed because of the ongoing case regarding Corporal
With
Joel
Joel.
Osborne. Yes. I'm sorry to use him as an excuse, but I can't think of a
No,
better reason.
you're good. You're good. It makes sense. I would be the same. I would not describe them as a crime syndicate personally.
In your words, how would you describe them?
A gang. I mean, I think the word that they use is pretty accurate.
Okay. Um, to the best of your knowledge, are they currently planning any major crimes that may be described as racketeering influenced?
Maybe described as what?
Racketeering influenced.
Define racketeering.
Let me pull up my list of related crimes because I've been digging into this extensively. It's almost taken up my entire life at this point.
PDDMS.
Send it.
Can you identify blood? Not like type O or type A, but with a unique identifier.
Yeah, do you have a blood scanner?
That's a little bit.
Temple.
Cool if you had one though.
So, a racketeering influenced crime, which would fall under the Racketeering Influenced and Corrupt Organizations Act, commonly known as the RICO Act, or also
today,
the OCCA Act, the Organized Crime Control Act of
I felt your pain
1970,
today.
in other
I
words,
drove 6 miles to Polito, and then I got a second call that a person was down,
would
and he was halfway
be
to the city.
any
I was
violation
kind
of
of saying
state
to myself,
statutes
I hope
against
he does.
gambling, murder, kidnapping, extortion, arson, robbery, bribery, dealing in obscene manner, or dealing in a controlled substance or listed chemical, any act of bribery, counterfeiting, theft, embezzlement, fraud, obstruction of justice, slavery, racketeering, gambling, money laundering, commission of murder for hire, and many other offenses towards the Federal Criminal Code, embezzlement of union funds, bankruptcy fraud or securities fraud, drug trafficking. Sorry about that. Long-term and elaborate drug networks can also be prosecuted. Criminal copyright infringement, money laundering, or bringing in, aiding, or assisting aliens in illegally entering the country. Also acts of terrorism. Sorry, I know that was a lot.
You're good. You're good. I don't currently know of any plans, any concrete plans. However, I would rather not rat on the angels.
Alright, and I can understand that.
And
However,
it's, you know, not even a concern for my safety. It's more of a concern of reputation.
I understand that completely. So, Ms. Woods, earlier we went over some of the criminal charges that you had against you during your time as an angel.
Mhm.
In the cases, geez. I am so sorry. In the case of I believe it was attempted murder of a peace officer, correct?
Mhm.
Were you ordered to do that by anyone in the organization?
No. It was more of a situation where it was brought to my doorstep,
Mm-hmm.
which at the time was heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Someone in an active shootout came home, and we the fight eventually continued there, and anyone who was there got dragged into it.
Right, as usually happens. Alright, Ms. Woods, that about covers everything. I'm going to turn off my body cam, and then I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm asking these questions.
Mhm.
Okay? Just bear with me for a moment.